Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. My name is Jack and today we start our campaign in the Sky Bet League 1. If you haven't watched the last episodes, I'll say go watch it because it was a very intriguing last 2 games of the season. I won't tell you what we did. You can see we obviously got promoted, but I won't tell you how we got promoted. You're going to have to watch the latest episode to watch that. So we start this season looking at the season preview, and yeah, we're predicted to finish bottom, 650 to 1, which says a lot because the next team up is Stevenage at 600 to 1, and then the next team up is Bury with 400 to 1. So we're quite a way out at the moment. There's some massive teams in this league. We've got Hull, Forest, Sheffield United, Bristol Rovers, local derby. Wigan, Portsmouth, Charlton came up with us, along with Notts County. Yeah, it's going to be a tough league to say the least. But we've made transfers, and ladies and gentlemen, I've spent 500 grand plus on 2 players. We haven't just signed 2 players, we signed a few on a free, but 2 players cost me money, and we spent 500 plus £1,000. I'll show you the released players first. So Luke James went out on the free. He was on a long contract anyway, and he wasn't getting game time, so I just released him because he started to moan. Luke Prosser retired. He's now a staff member. He's not a very good staff member. Matthew Adams went on the free. We got him on a free, didn't we? And then he just spent most of the time out on loan. Never really played for us. And then a few of the youngsters, Dominic Furzer, obviously we saw in the conference, the conference Prem season we had. He played a fair few games there, but he's been released now. And Carl Edwards, the centre midfielder / left mid that we had, he got released. He was just a 2.5 star current and potential, and I just felt like the step up wasn't going to work. Basically, where am I going? But ladies and gentlemen, this is the transfers I have made. We've brought in £47,000. We've spent 525,000 English pounds sterling. Mostly on one player. I might have overspent, but he's a good player. He's a good player. We'll start out with the outs. Alex Steele, the centre back, went to Gillingham for £6,750. He was in my reserves for the majority of the season. As you can see, he only played 4 games for us last season. And considering he was our first choice centre back when we had him on loan, and then he just never played, so I thought, I'll put him on the transfer list, see if we can get any money for him. We made a 6.75k profit on him, so it's not too bad. Chris Greasley's gone out on loan. Will Packwood has moved to Charlton. I know we've sold him to a local rival, but as you can see there from the rating, he was starting just to get a little bit out of his depth, I would say. Move that out of the way. He's starting to get a little bit out of his depth, and we got £40,000 for him, and he's worth 27.5, so spot on really. He was a fantastic servant for the club. We got him on a free from Oldham. I think he was released, wasn't he? And he was ever present. He was a solid player, ever present in the team. He did impress me quite a bit. He took the jump to league football easily, as he has experience there. So we're going to miss Will Packwood. He was a starting right back, but with Donny coming in and taking that right back slot for his own, to get 40 grand for him is a good bit of business, I'd say. Thomas Ray, the young right midfielder who played a lot of games last season, he's gone out on loan to Accrington in the National League, so he should get plenty of game time there. Reece Hall-Johnson has gone to Barnet on a free. He was our backup right back last season. Never really got a starting spot in the team. Just, like I said, backup right back. And we got Matthew Jeffrey went out on loan under another loan player in John Leckie. But anyway, the players that we brought in, that's what you want to know. Lawrence Hopkins on a free. He's a defensive midfielder. He can slot in at centre back. I won't ever use him as centre back unless we've got a massive injury crisis. Centre midfielder / defensive midfielder. He looks decent, like a good backup player, and then he got injured, damaged cruciate ligament, so he's out for 5 to 7 months. So yeah, we're probably not going to see him for a while, if at all. He might be gone in the summer if he declines any further. I believe we got him from Man United. Yeah, Man United we got Lawrence Hopkins from. Next up, we got Sam Hughes. He's a centre midfielder, a very good-looking playmaker-y type of centre midfielder. He can play up front, but he's not really got great stats for it. 8 finishing, 8 composure, 5 concentration. But he's a little rat. 5'6". His physicals are decent, and like I said, he's got decent playmaker-y kind of stats. 15 first touch, 13 passing, 12 technique. Vision could be better, but yeah, he looks all right. A good backup player for us. He came from Leicester, Tottenham. He came from on a free. John Fields, another free transfer. He's a centre back / right back / right wing back. He can do a job there. He looks all right. The only problem we've got with him is determination is very low. So we're going to get him tutored by someone and get that determination up. Other than that, everything is in the right places by the looks of it. He has got decent technicals in the defensive stats. The only thing you could say, determination and anticipation are low, and the rest are over 10. 6'4", decent physicals, not a bad signing in my opinion. Corey Young, we got him on loan from Chelsea. Where did John Fields come from? I forgot to say that. Leicester. He was the one from Leicester. Okay. So Corey Young on loan from Chelsea. He looks very good now. He's got nothing to worry about with determination. He's got 20 determination. I believe that's the first player with a 20 stout that we've had. Decent physicals, decent technicals to be fair. Like, he's got technicals where they need to be. And his marking could be better, but his tackling's good. So he should be a starting centre-back for us. He's a 3-star player, so he should be definitely one of the first names in that defence. He came on loan from Chelsea, like I said, he hasn't played for them yet. We'll get to these two in a bit. Ryan Godding, centre midfielder, a very good-looking playmaker. 15 first touch, 12 long shots, 13 passing, 15 technique, 16 vision, 16 determination, 11 off the ball, 13 work rate. What more can I say? He tries the long range passes. He likes the deep line playmaker, so sit deeps, spraying the balls out to the wing. He just looks good. He looks good. We're paying him a lot of money. 3.5 star current, 4.5 star potential. Very good physicals except for natural fitness, but you can't have everything, can you? He started his career at Charlton. He's been at Bath, Macclesfield. Went to Swansea for 125k. Spent the last couple of seasons on loan at Tranmere, and has come to us on a free. Right then, Lawrence Maguire. We've spent £95,000 on him. He's a left back, but we're going to play him centre back because we've got a new tactic. You probably should know what it is. I think I told you last season. But he can also play defensive mid, which is grand. So, nice first-star player, nice experienced player. I didn't want that. He started his career at Chesterfield. He's played a lot of games in League 2 and League 1. Went to Burton for 49k. Was a bit of a backup player there. And has now joined us for 95k. So, yeah. He looks all right as well. Decent, very good physicals. Decent mentals. And his technicals are decent as well. Andy Kellett. Now, people will say, oh, I recognise that name. Andy Kellett is the left back that went on loan to Man United under the Louis van Gaal era. Yeah, we spent 425k on him. He's a left wing back naturally. And to get that, I'm sure you'll know, is bloody difficult to get a natural left wing back straight away without training him. So that's the main reason why I've spent this money on him. He can play as a left winger, as a left mid, and the left back. He's very attacking. He can also play right in the centre, apparently. And Cam, there you go. Someone's been playing him Cam, but he looks very good. Physicals are very, very good. Natural fitness, cause running up and down that line needs it. Work rate, teamwork is good. He's got the flair. He can cross the ball, he can dribble, but he can also tackle. What more do you want? What more do you want? 4-star current, 4-star potential. Fairly professional. I'm looking forward to this kid. He obviously started his career out at Bolton, went to Plymouth, went to Man United on loan. The reason why he went to Man United is because he play for their under-23s, so they could learn out their left back. I think it was something like that. He then went to Wigan for £50,000 and has just trotted around League One and League Two for most of his career. And we got him from Northampton for 425k. Now you'd be thinking, oh, his finances must be absolutely shot. No, we got £1 million in the bank. We had 2 sell-on clauses, one for Chamslow, who we sold last season, and one for Neil Seal. Neil Seal one was £825,000. You can see here, if I can find, player sold 1 million. Chamslow was about £125,000. Neil Seal was 825k. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, yep, cash in, get the money in, because you spent a lot of money. Yeah, this is the protection. So 700k at the end of the season, apparently. I can live with that. I don't think that's right, but oh well. I'll show you a quick look at the dynamics and the hierarchy and whatnot. So I've lost my beard again. We've got a lot of influential players and Gylfi, Sigurdsson, and oh bloody hell. We got the 3 team leaders there. Who likes me? A lot more people liked me last season. They obviously won the league and they don't like me anymore. But it's been a long episode already. We're going to move into a game. We're playing Nottingham Forest today. This is the team we're going for, and the formation change, the 5-2-2-1. We've got Campbell in goal, Maguire, Young, Fields, Kellett, Donny, Anderson, Godding, McGee, Williams, Roach. Harry Williams is injured for the start of the season. That's a pain in the backside. We're going to give Roach a chance because we didn't really see him last season. We need to give people squad numbers, do we? Auto number. Is there not a better number than that? No. Simple as that. Submit numbers. We'll do our score predictions after this is loaded up. This is the team then. They're playing an exploit tactic. I can't be doing that. So we've lost today because they've got an exploit tactic. Bloody pain in the backside. What are you doing? We're going to lose 3-0 because of that exploit tactic. We've got nothing to lose. I guess we can say that. I should have done individual team talks. Oh well. Like I said, we're playing Forest away. Tough game to start League One. I'm going to go for a 3-0 loss. No, 2-0 loss. 2-0 loss. I'm annoyed that they're playing exploit tactics. Annoyed. But what can you do? What can you do? Hopefully we don't get too dominated today. I do want to see a highlight of our own. That's not too much to ask for, I don't think. But I won't be annoyed if we lose, as long as we don't get trounced, obviously. We got a highlight here. Donny was balancing the ball on his head by the looks of it. Godding, back to Donny. Play it back to Godding. Back to Donny if you want. Anderson. Donny still out on the swing. Crosses it in. McGee's there. McGee puts it wide. It was a bit jumpy then. A bit jumpy. It should sort itself out. But that was a good effort. A good start to the half by the looks of it. Another highlight here. We got a Nottingham Forest throw this time. Walker's got the ball. Back heel, it's the Cottrell Mullet. And Fields gets it away, but not too far. Anderson got the ball now. Can we go on a little bit of a counter-attack? Kevin Williams. I don't know. I was kind of tempted to cash in on Kevin Williams in the summer because of how well he did last season. I was like, I could easily get like 500 to £1 million for him. Good save by Campbell, and he's missed. That's a criminal miss. But yeah, Kevin Williams, I was tempted, but I didn't in the end. No one came in for him. So we're going to have him for this season. I don't know how well he's going to perform in League 1. I thought League 2 might have been a bit of a push for him, but we obviously saw that he performed miracles in League 2. But we'll have to wait and see. Anderson's got the ball here. He has a pop. He's hit the bar. Kevin Williams is there. Is he offside? He looks like it might have been offside. He's not offside. Just as I talk about him not being up for League 1 standards, he showed his poacher's instinct and tapped in the rebounds from a Jermaine Anderson shot. It was very unlucky for Jermaine Anderson, rattled off the bar, and the first person to react to it was Kevin Williams. That man once again, and we are on top. That was a deserving lead by the looks of it. Just need to keep hold of it now. Right, another highlight here, another throw in for Forest. Walk across to him. Jesus, what's going on there? We're just letting people volley it from the edge of the box unmarked. Come on, boys. We've got 5 at the back. Can't be doing that. I've just realised that things aren't what we usually have because we changed them for the last couple of games. Oh, decent effort from McGee. So I'll change them back in a minute. I've only just noticed. We'll get half-time out the way. And I'll change it back to how we used to have it. Half-time then. Nottingham Forest 0, Gloucester City 1. And I'm shocked, if I'm honest. I didn't expect us to be 1-0 up at half-time. I didn't expect us to be winning at half-time. But we are. Don't get complacent. And the stadium's massive. I guarantee they've probably got like 20 grand, 20,000 people here. And we're probably still getting crowds of like 2,000 or something stupid like that. Right, I'll just short this out and then see you for the next highlight, I guess. Look at that crowd. 20,000 people. Nearly 21,000 people. We've bought 250, which isn't a bad effort. But, Jesus. We're going to have the lowest attendances in this league by an absolute mile. An hour in here, and nothing seems to be happening. It's very dull by the looks of it. Not very good. Which I don't mind. 1-0 up. They're going to equalise now, aren't they? Pearson to Lloyd Booty. What a name. To Cole. Crosses it in, but Campbell picks it up. Nice one, Campbell. Nice one. Is that the end? That can't be the end of the highlight, surely. Campbell boots it away. Anderson's got the ball to Godding. Decent lobbed through ball, but the defender just about gets to it. And Forest could be on the counter here. Don't lose it, Field. Campbell, that was a bloody short pass there. But it's gone to a Forest player. Lloyd Booty plays in a pyre, but it's a terrible shot. And it's gone wide. And are they starting to get back into it? I'd say not quite yet. They probably will be. I'm going to make substitutions. I can see Lawrence Maguire's having a terrible game. Roach hasn't been involved really. I feel quite sorry for him. He's been isolated, which that might be the formation's fault, but we need to have 5 at the back, I think, this season. We'll bring Billy Waters on as well, and we'll take Lawrence Maguire off for dinner, I guess. Bring him on, get him some League 1 football. 75th minute gone. I'm just going to check out a concentrate. If we could nick a draw, we're winning. But if we can draw this, I would have snapped your hand off at the start of the game if you offered me a draw. That's how the saying goes, isn't it? I'll be very, very happy with a draw. I'll be bloody ecstatic if we hold out for a win. 80 minutes gone. Got 10 minutes left. Burton is smashing someone. They are starting to get into the game a bit more now. Check out another concentrate. Should I go defensive? Yeah, I'll just put it on defensive. And hopefully we can just chill out, contain them. Don't let them in behind or anything like that, or let them have a shot. If they're going to have a shot, it'll be a long shot. There's time for a goal. 4 minutes left, and Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Like I said, I'll be happy with a draw. I'll be happy with a draw. Pearson's got it. He crosses it in. Campbell should get that, and he does. Just keep hold of the ball, man. Keep hold of it. Don't need to kick it just yet. There we go. He's kicked it. but no one's fought for it. But Godin's picked it up. Just chill out, boys. No need to push forward. Just don't lose the ball. Don't try any fancy back heels either. Godin, can he find Donny, who's pushed forward? That's a great ball to Billy Waters, who's put it wide. That could have killed the game off there. But that should be it. That should be it. We're over the amount of time playable. They've got a corner. Cole whips in. Hurst has cleared it. That should be it, ref. Call the whistle. Call the whistle. We're nearly a minute over. A pie to Wuzlek. Full time. We've beaten Nottingham Forest amazingly. I don't know how we've managed that. 1-0 at the start of the season. That was really special. I honestly don't know how we've managed to pull that one off. But we've beaten Forest. It's going to be a tough season either way, but that game's given me confidence that we can stay up at least. If you like that episode, please smash the like button. That's what YouTube is saying, isn't it? Smash the like button. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. Daily Football Manager content as usual, unless wrestling happens and I have another week off. Every day, the Tigers this series, Monday to Sunday, every day. No rest for the wicked. I'm just coming out of all the known sayings today. Please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you again tomorrow for the next episode of the Tigers. Thank you, and goodbye.